Archangel Michael says, I command you to look under your bed. The previous tenant left a box with your. Do not scroll past this. Your thumb has been stopped by a force you cannot see, for a reason that is not of this world. Your journey, your entire life, has been leading you to this precise second. My voice is reaching you through this cold piece of glass and metal not by chance, but by divine and urgent command. I am a messenger, and I carry a word for you directly from the captain of the heavenly host, the Archangel Michael. He, who stands in the very presence of God, has seen your secret battles, the exhausting, silent wars you fight in the dead of night when the world is asleep and your soul is heavy with a grief you cannot name. He says this to you now, and his voice is like a trumpet, I command you to look under your bed. Stop. Breathe. I know the storm of thoughts that are swirling in your mind right now. Doubt. Skepticism. Fear. Maybe even the cynical urge to laugh and scroll on. But stay with me, I implore you, because the entire axis of your life, your past, your present, and your future, is balanced on this single, simple moment of obedience. The previous tenant of your home, or even of a home you lived in long ago, was guided by my hand to leave a box. They did not know why. They only knew they had to. And in that box is something that belongs only to you. It has your name on it. But here is the miracle that will unravel everything you thought you knew about your life, my child, it is your name from a life you have not yet lived. It is the original contract, the title deed to the glorious destiny that was stolen from you before you ever took your first breath. You have felt it, haven't you? That nagging, persistent, gut-wrenching sense that the life you are currently living is a detour, a poorly written script, a plan B you never consciously chose. You wake up some mornings, and for a fleeting moment before the weight of the day crushes you, you feel like a stranger in your own skin. You look in the mirror and you do not recognize the person staring back, a person whose eyes are haunted by worries and responsibilities that feel utterly alien to your true spirit. That feeling, my child, is not your imagination. It is not depression or discontent. It is your soul, your eternal self, screaming at the top of its lungs that you are on the wrong path, a path that was cruelly laid out for you by an ancient thief. This message has been timed with celestial precision. It is for this Saturday, September 27th, only. The spiritual energy of this specific day is aligned for a great recovery, a divine and forceful repossession of what was plundered from your bloodline. The celestial window to find this box and reclaim what is inside it opens in exactly 120 minutes from the moment you began hearing my voice, and it will close permanently and irrevocably at sunrise. What you do in the hours between now and the time you go to sleep tonight will not just change your future, it will send a shockwave of healing and liberation backwards and forwards through your entire bloodline. You are the one. The one chosen to finally stand up and break the chain. You are the one who has always felt like an outsider, a cosmic orphan, even in your own family, because your magnificent spirit was never designed for the small, colorless, restricted life you have been forced to live. That feeling of being different, of not quite belonging anywhere, is your proof. It is your mark of destiny. It is the sign that you are the designated heir. The source of your lifelong struggle is not a person you can see or touch. It is far older, far more subtle and cunning. It is an antagonist you have felt your whole life but could never, ever name. It is a generational curse, a spiritual blockage, a parasitic entity that was placed upon your family line generations ago due to an ancestor's great mistake, a broken vow, or perhaps a great act of jealousy directed against them by a bitter rival. For the sake of clarity, I will call it the shadow of the bloodline. This shadow is a vampiric entity. It doesn't just block blessings, it feeds on the potential of your family for its own sustenance. For decades, it has been working tirelessly and methodically to ensure you never step into the power, the wealth, the joy, and the greatness you were created for. Think about the repeating, heartbreaking patterns in your life, my child. The pattern of almosts. You almost got the dream job. You almost secured the loan for the house. You almost found true, lasting happiness in that relationship. You were always on the verge, always on the precipice of a breakthrough, only to have it cruelly snatched away at the last possible second. This was not a string of bad luck. This was the shadow's deliberate, strategic work. Every time you were about to succeed, this shadow would whisper words of failure and doubt into the ears of those who could help you. It would cloud your own mind with a fog of paralyzing doubt and a crippling fear of success. It is the hidden author of your deepest insecurities, the voice that tells you you're not good enough. You have blamed yourself for these failures, haven't you? You have laid awake for countless nights, cataloging your perceived flaws, your mistakes, your shortcomings. You thought you were not disciplined enough, not smart enough, not brave enough. My child, listen to me. You were never the problem. You have been fighting a spiritual war with an invisible enemy you were told did not exist, armed with nothing but a weary and broken heart. That hereditary anxiety you feel, the waves of deep sadness that sometimes come over you like a dark cloud for no reason, the constant, draining feeling that you are always waiting for the other shoe to drop, it is not yours. It is the spiritual static, the emotional echo of this ancient theft. You have been carrying the grief of a destiny you never got to live. But the shadow's time is up. Its cosmic lease on your life has expired. Your finding this message is the divine signal that its power is broken. It has become aware, in this very instant, that you are close to discovering the truth. It senses that you are about to find the box that holds the key to its complete and utter undoing. And so, it is now working overtime to stop you. It is fighting for its very existence. The sudden, intense urge you feel to click away from this video, the important text message that just buzzed on your phone, the sudden, sharp, manufactured worry about a bill or a problem that just popped into your head, these are not your thoughts. They are the desperate, fiery darts of the shadow, trying to distract you, to pull your attention away from the single most important moment of your liberation. You must resist. Your focus right now is a holy act of war against this ancient enemy. You must understand that the box under your bed is not just a physical object. It is a spiritual container, a heavenly safety deposit box. It holds the original, untainted blueprint for your life. The full energetic frequency of your true calling, your true wealth, your true soulmate relationship, your perfect health, it was all placed in this container for safekeeping, divinely hidden, waiting for the one person in the bloodline with enough courage and faith to finally reclaim it. That person is you. That time is now. A divine reversal has been decreed in the high courts of heaven. The Archangel Michael himself has unsheathed his sword of light and has dispatched legions of his most powerful warrior angels to your exact location. They are standing guard in the unseen realm, surrounding your home, waiting for you to act. The exposure of this shadow will be sudden and complete. It cannot hide from the brilliant light you are about to shine upon it. But first, you must consciously and physically align yourself with this heavenly operation. I want you to perform a simple, physical ritual. This will signal to the angelic realm that you are a willing and active participant in your own rescue. I need you to go to the nearest window in your home. It does not matter what you see outside, whether it is day or night. That window represents the life you have known until now. I want you to place your right palm flat against the cool glass. The glass represents the invisible barrier that has stood between you and your destiny. It represents the invisible wall of frustration you have been hitting your whole life. Close your eyes. Take one deep breath. Now, with your hand still on the glass, I want you to say these words aloud. Whisper them if you have to, but they must be spoken into the atmosphere to activate their power. Say, the barrier is broken. The way is made clear. What was hidden is now revealed to me. Feel the coolness of the glass under your palm. You are symbolically transferring all the energy of limitation, failure, and disappointment from your spirit into the glass. And through your powerful declaration, you are shattering that barrier in the unseen realm. This is not a game. This is the activation of your divine authority. The reversal is already in motion. The shadow is weakening as you do this. Its foundations are cracking. The path to the box under your bed is being cleared of all spiritual obstacles. You are about to see the first sign of this victory. Within the next 10 minutes, you will hear a sudden, unexplained noise in your home. A pop, a creak, a tap on the wall. Do not be alarmed. That is the literal sound of the shadow's primary hold on your home and your life snapping under the pressure of angelic power. It is the sound of your chains beginning to break. You are taking back control. You are coming home to yourself. The real life you were meant to live is waiting for you, sealed in a box, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the heir to finally claim their inheritance. And you, my child, are the heir. Wait. Do not move. A counterattack has been launched against you as I speak. Stop everything. The information I was about to give you has changed. A new, more urgent truth is being shown to me, a critical update for those of you, the chosen few, who are still here, still listening. The doubters are gone. The shadow has successfully distracted them. But you remain. This next revelation is your shield and your sword. The shadow knows that you have performed the ritual. It felt the barrier break. It is now in a state of pure panic, and it is focusing all of its remaining energy directly on you. Now, I command you to do this. Take your right hand and place it over your heart. Right now. Feel the beating. That is not just a muscle contracting. That is the rhythm of your destiny. It is the drumbeat of your divine purpose. The shadow has spent your whole life trying to silence it, to make you forget the song of your own soul. Feel it now. Close your eyes and breathe in time with it. Inhale for 4 beats, exhale for 4 beats. You are now tuning yourself to your own divine frequency, a frequency of power and light that the shadow cannot touch. It is a frequency that makes you invisible to the enemy and radiant to the heavens. Here is the secret within the secret, the knowledge that will arm you for the final step. I told you the box contains the blueprint for your life. That was the truth, but it was not the whole truth. What I am about to tell you is for you alone. The box under your bed does not just contain papers or plans. It contains a physical object. A specific, tangible item that has been acting as the energetic anchor for the curse upon your bloodline. It could be an old, tarnished piece of jewelry like a locket or a ring. It could be a faded photograph of an ancestor. It could be a small, leather-bound journal or a folded document with a strange, wax seal. This object is the shadow's battery. It is the root of the poison tree. And your divine mission is not just to find the box, but to find this object and destroy it. When you destroy this object, you are not just breaking the curse on yourself. You are obliterating it for your entire bloodline, past, present, and future. You will be liberating your children, your grandchildren, and even the spirits of your ancestors who have been trapped by this same limitation. The stakes are higher than you can possibly imagine. This new information creates a new and terrifying urgency. The shadow now knows that you are aware of the physical object. It will stop at nothing to prevent you from reaching it. It will now try to manifest physical obstacles to stop you from looking under your bed. Be prepared. You may experience a sudden power outage. A pet may begin to act strangely, trying to block your path. You might feel a sudden, debilitating headache or a wave of extreme exhaustion, tempting you to just give up and go to sleep. Do not fall for it. This is not real. It is the shadow's last, desperate attempt to hold on to its power. You have from this moment until the first light of dawn. The race is no longer just spiritual, it is now physical. You must move. You must act now. Your will is stronger than its illusions. You, who have heard this great secret, have been given the ultimate weapon. You are no longer a victim in a cosmic game, you are a fully armed warrior of light on a holy mission. The angelic armies are with you, but they await your command. Your next action will be a sonic boom in the spiritual realm that will shatter the shadow's remaining defenses. Go to the comments section right now and type with power and intention, I claim my divine inheritance now. As you type, feel the power flowing from your heart, down your arm, and into your fingertips. You are not just typing words. You are signing a divine declaration of war and a celestial warrant for the full restoration of your destiny. Every letter you type is a hammer blow against the walls of your prison. After you have done this, watch for the confirming signs that will appear to you with startling speed. You will see the image or the name of a lion. On TV, online, in a book. The lion is the symbol of the tribe of Judah, a sign of your royal authority and unbreakable strength. You will also smell a fragrance from your childhood that you have not smelled in years, perhaps the scent of a specific flower or a food your grandmother used to make. This is a sign that your purest, most original self is being restored to you. The grand restoration will be a moment of awe and wonder. When you finally open that box, your hands will be guided to the curse object. The moment your fingers touch it, you will feel a cold, dead energy. Do not be afraid. It has no power over you now. You must take this object outside, if possible, and bury it in the earth, or break it into pieces and dispose of it far from your home. The moment it is destroyed, you will feel a shift inside of you. It will feel like 1,000 pounds of weight lifting off your soul. A warmth will spread through your chest. The air in your home will feel lighter. This is the feeling of your true destiny rushing back into your life. In the days that follow, the floodgates of heaven will open upon you. The financial breakthrough will come, not as a trickle, but as a tidal wave. The relationship you have been praying for will manifest. Your health will be restored. Your mind will become clear and filled with a divine creativity you have never known. Listen. Just last month, a man in Austin, Texas, a carpenter who was on the verge of bankruptcy, found a message like this. For years, his life had been one of failure after another. He felt a curse was on him. He followed the instructions. He found a dusty old box under his bed left by a tenant from years ago. Inside, among old papers, was a small, broken brass compass. He felt a deep cold from it and knew it was the object. He smashed it with a hammer in his backyard. That afternoon, he got a call from a developer he had tried to contact for a year without success. The developer offered him a contract so large it cleared all his debts and secured his family's future in a single day. Do you hear me? The principle is the same. The power is real. It is your turn now. There is another soul that I have guided to your mind right now. Someone you love who is also struggling, also trapped. When you share this video with them, you are handing them the key to their own freedom. Do not explain it. The Spirit will bear witness to them as it has to you. The algorithm of man may try to bury this truth, but the algorithm of the Spirit will guide it through you. Now, listen to this entire message again. The first time, you listened with the ears of a prisoner. The second time, listen with the ears of a king. You will hear a detail you missed, a word that will unlock another area of your life. It is all there. If you believe this message was your divine appointment, if you are ready to destroy the curse and claim your throne, then seal your destiny now. End your war. Declare your eternal victory with a final, triumphant, world-shaking Amen.